Hi, this is Todder. I'd like to share a story with you that happened to me quite a few years ago now. Um, it was mid 90s, probably like 95, maybe 97, around then. I and my younger brother took a drive to Dudleytown. If you don't know anything about Dudleytown, it's a small little, like, abandoned town in the northwest corner of Connecticut. It's basically just a bunch of foundations on a small little trail, that's an offshoot of the Appalachian Trail. It's it has quite a history. If you want, you should Google it sometime, and a lot of interesting information about it. I'll just leave it at that on that aspect. But to give you a little knowledge that I know about it, I've been up there a few years prior to the time I and my younger brother went up there. I think that might have been like the last time I had been up there. But I've been up there with friends and him also prior to that, previously in the years prior. It's a unique area, just a bunch of desolate, abandoned foundations at this point in time along the trail. But when you go in there, there's like no animal life whatsoever in what would be considered the area, would be, I guess, the town area. No form of animal life. No little squirrels, birds, nothing much, no sounds of critters or anything. It's a unique experience in there. It's an odd feeling, I'll put it that way. And, well, to start the story is we went up there and it rained the night before. So, the ground was a little muddy. You leave an imprint, animals should leave an imprint in there. And we drove up to not too far from the gate. They had a little chain link fence gate type thing to attempt to keep vehicles outside of the area. But I don't know if it really did or not. Sorry about that. Excuse me for a minute. And we parked a little bit before that. We approached it. We saw a black dog on the other side of this chain link fence. Good sized dog. It was probably mid-high. It was probably about almost hip high to me. And I'm stand 5'7". And it was on the other side of this fence. Now, we didn't think too much of it, We started walking towards this fence. And the dog just takes off up in the woods. No big deal. They're doing a little forest, management, so some trees get taken down. So by the time we get to the fence, we should have seen a dog running around or trying to attempt to hide or whatever in this area because it's, pretty much clear cut in that area. Nothing whatsoever. There was not even a bloody footprint on the ground, and there was a little decent sized, area, muddy area, the trail, so there's bound to be mud, there was mud there. Not a single paw print whatsoever. I kid you not. But needless to say, we're like, well, okay, whatever, But while we're, looking around the foundations here and there, checking them out, just enjoying our time in the woods, that's basically what it was. Time together as brothers and, time to be in the woods. We came across a foundation that both of us have never seen before. And we've done extensive little hiking in there before, so we should know what we've seen. We found a foundation we never saw before. And in the base of this foundation, I kid you not, there was a skeleton of what looked like could be a dog. Roughly the same size, But did I mention it was a black dog? I don't know if I did, but if I did, okay, cool. If not, well, it was a black dog. Well, that's probably about it on that story. Enjoy your day. Peace, good eats, and all that. Oh, on a side note, I'm drinking a really kick-ass beer at this moment. Well, for what it is, it's not too bad. It's a craft beer in a can, believe it or not. It's this right here. Oh, sorry about that. Pork Slap Pale Ale. Not bad at all. It's made by the Butternuts and Ale Company, Brewing Company. It's out of Garrettsville, New York. Just so you know. It's a pretty bomb-ass canned beer, believe it or not, you know. All right, everybody. Well, have a good night, peace, good eats, and all that. Take care now.